Hello, hello. What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing beautifully on this Saturday afternoon. It's a little rainy and gloomy here, but that does not even matter too much. I meant to honestly do the first part of this yesterday. I meant to do a reaction to the Cowboys and Eagles game. But I mean, I was completely wrong about that game, and honestly, I was completely wrong about the Friday night game as well too. So what do I know? Pretty stupid, I guess. But I don't know. I kind of had a slow start yesterday, so that's why the whole day just kind of got away from yesterday, and I didn't get to make this first part of the video. So I'm just kind of putting them both in here today. But without further ado, I guess let me get into the first game, which, like I said before, was the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles pulled out the victory, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately for them, but unfortunately for me and my start to the 2025-2026 NFL season, already off to a loss for my favorite team and a wrong prediction for week one already and to start the season. I thought we would win, and we did not win. But in all honesty, it was a weird game to kind of even begin with. Jalen Carter got ejected before he ever even took a snap because he spit on Dak, which I mean everybody's already talked about this to ad nauseum, so I don't want to go into this too much, nor do I need to go into it too much. But I will say it was weird, and I mean they've both already said what they've had to say about it, so I don't need to talk about it. It's just kind of it sucks for his team that he was gone. I mean, you don't really want to you want to play against the best, so I can't just say that I'm happy he got ejected. But hey, man, should be happening. I say don't spit on mofos. But that didn't really. But that's the thing. The first half wasn't too crazy. I mean, the Cowboys scored on every single drive. They had four drives, four scores. It was like It was like two touchdowns, I think, and three and like two field goals, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But we scored on basically every single drive in the first, basically every single drive, if I'm not mistaken. So we kept it pretty close. But I mean, hey man, Jalen Hurts, shout out to him. I mean, hey man, he's got the monkey off his back now. There's been a lot of talk. There was a lot of talk for me in the past about how like everybody wants to put him in the top five and how he might not be a top five quarterback. I mean, I still got my own biases about that, but I mean, you can't deny how great of a quarterback he is. And now that he's got him a ring, bro, he's minted. Like he can play without like all the stresses and because I know I can just tell that before they got the win against the Chiefs and everything, that like he would play knowing that like man, I got to try to make a play, I got to try to force a pass to this to AJ or do this or that, or I got to make sure that I don't mess up. And I mean, he's still gonna have that always, but now it's like, bro, you got hardware now. Like you were minted now. They can't take that ring against you. And he got it against the Chiefs. Like he got it against Patty and them boys while they were trying to three-peat. It's like that ring holds weight. You can't take that away from Jalen. So I was like, I give it to the boy for that. But I mean, other than like other than Jalen, Saquon was okay. He wasn't too crazy. I mean, like as you can see, like Jalen was the rushing leader at 62 yards, two TDs, 152 yards. No interceptions, no TDs, only three receptions to Dotson. Yeah, there was only like AJ Brown only caught one pass. Fantasy owners like me. I mean, you can see my fantasy team like this, man. It's like my boy Dak didn't really do shit. Neither did Jake Ferguson. Both of them just kind of poo-pooed the bed for me there, but whatever. It is what it is. And oh, bro, yeah, CD. Okay, he had 110 yards, but everybody who watched the game will tell you CD Lamb is the reason why the Cowboys lost this game with the drops that he had. It's not like him, but honestly, he does do a lot of this where he goes off crazy in the first half, and in the second half, you don't really. It's like you don't really see him doing. You don't really see him doing too much. Um, but I gotta say though that it's like, but I gotta say though that he definitely kind of lost. He definitely lost us the game there. But you know what? I ain't gonna be too mad at CD about that because I feel like he'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he'll come back for the next game and do his thing and everything. But kind of just sucks that this had to happen this game and the ways it did because the team was playing good, man. The offense was looking okay. I know everybody was worried about like the defense without Micah, but the defense was holding up. Like it wasn't like the Eagles were just killing us too much. Like that's the thing about the Eagles, you got to be able to just endure them. They kind of just beat you down. They're not going to be a team that just goes away, even if you hang some points on them. Like they are going to play you until the game is over. So like you got to be ready to basically endure that and be able to do that for an entire game. And not many teams in the NFL can do that to their credit, to the Eagles' credit. That's the reason why they win a majority of the games that they win. Like people are always wondering, like, how does that? It's because of that. They can endure a lot of the punches and things that a lot of teams have to give them. So kudos to them for that. Kudos to Nick Sirianni for getting them boys ready. Hey, defending champions, 1-0. I'd rather they not be, but it is what it is. I mean, the Cowboys even have more yards. About one. I mean, 5 more yards. That's them. You know what I'm saying? Like, had more passing yards. They had more rushing yards than us. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, like yeah, we had the fumble, we had the one turnover. I'm not saying that was the big like the drops and the turnover and the fumble definitely changed the tide of the game, but I won't say that those are the whole reasons why we lost. But I mean, hey, we didn't get our cheeks clapped like a lot of people would have expected us to. So shout out to the boys for that. I mean, they are the defending champions. They probably are the best team in our entire conference. So we can't hang our we can't hang our heads too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been worse. There's a lot that definitely should be improved on. I'm not going to be one of those people to be like, this is a moral victory. No, we're not doing all that. It's a loss. We took a L, but hey, some L's are worse than others, and this was a bad L just because it's a division opponent. But hey, man, shit could have been worse. This would have probably been one of the best opportunity for us to be able to beat them, just because the first game of the season, everybody's healthy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I mean, we'll play them at home next time, so that'll be cool. But everybody's gonna be banged up by that point in time, and God knows who will be where and how things will look. So, but yeah, well, that was week one for the Cowboys. That was Thursday night football. Now moving on to our Friday night football game that was random but happened yesterday down in Brazil. Our it was the not San Diego anymore. They are the Los Angeles Chargers now. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And to my surprise as well, in this one, they pulled out. It's like to my surprise, the win was pulled out by the Chargers. I thought the Chiefs were going to come out here and honestly, I thought they were going to spank them. To be honest with you guys, I thought honestly, there's been a lot of talk. I was like, there's been a lot of talk that's been going on about Patty through this off season. I felt like people, there's just been a whole lot of shit, bro. That I thought, he's gonna be on a tear this year. He's gonna come out killing it, and he's gonna do his thing. And I mean, he had a good game. Look, 24 of 39, only one touchdown. But you see this right here? Patrick Mahomes was the rushing leader, not just for the Chiefs, but for both sides. He had 57 yards to the highest rushing leader on the Chargers, who had 48. And Hampton, he's a player on my fantasy team, by the way. Shout out to him for that. But yeah, Pat Mahomes was out there. He was running. Everybody will tell you, if you watch the game, my boy was out there using his legs. He was running his ass off yesterday, and he was looking good, man. Like that's people. He's an underrated runner. If you don't know this about Patrick Mahomes by now, like that boy can run, and he only runs to make sure that he gets like first downs and gets the yardage that be needed. And he was doing that, and he even trucked a couple people and got him a touchdown. Only got him one passing TD, but 258 yards, man. But shout out to Herbert though with the 318 yards and 3 TDs. My boy Herbert was looking great last night. I am so mad that I did not play him in one of my fantasy leagues. I left him on the bench. He has like 30 something points. It's like that's one thing you learn about me in fantasy football. After I talked to you guys about this over the season, I be leaving a whole lot of money on my bench. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with me. It just happens. I be leaving a whole lot of money on my bench. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But Hollywood Brown with the 99 yards. Yeah, man. Prayers up for Xavier Worthy. He got hurt at the beginning of the game after colliding with Travis Kelsey, and I mean, God knows how long he's going to be out. I've definitely drafted him on a couple of my fantasy teams as well. That's not the reason why I'm sad about that. Sad about him, as an athlete as well. But I mean, hey, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to lie and say that him being on my fantasy teams isn't something that I think about as well too. But yeah, man, like they were terrible on third down. The Chiefs are terrible on third down. But you see that 3 for 3 on fourth down. It's crazy. They were 1 for 1 total yards. Like that boy Herbie was slinging it yesterday. Yeah, you see, like the Chiefs had more rushing yards than them. Pacheco didn't really do a thing though. And for being honest, there were no turnovers for either side. They had okay, yeah. Patty was only sacked twice. Herbert got sacked 3 times though. Okay, 10 penalties for 70. Jesus, what were the Chiefs doing? I was like, Andy got. Oh yeah, that's right, because they had that tackle or whatever on the offensive line that kept getting called for false starting and shit like that. There was yeah, Travis Kelsey got smacked by one of the Chargers too. But I remember he was yelling at old boy for all the penalties that he was getting and stuff like that was crazy. Yeah, look at my fantasy team play. Yeah, see Hampton. I was like, shout out. I was like, you know what? I accidentally drafted him. This happened on accident. I didn't mean to draft him, but he didn't do too bad. I know people were talking their shit, but like he did all right. Keenan Allen caught a touchdown, and I did not play him at all. Justin Herbert, like I said as well, 3 touchdowns. Didn't play him. Of course, I played my boy Patty. Man, the Chiefs defense really shat the fucking bed this week. 27 points over. No fuck. I think Pacheco didn't really do shit either. And Xavier Worthy. Just get healthy, young king. Just get healthy, guys. Oh man, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. But yeah, shout out the Chiefs, shout out the Chargers, Eagles and the Cowboys. 2 good games to start off the season. Looking forward to the slate of games tomorrow. That's always fun. Looking forward to Red Zone. Even though there's commercials now, there were commercials last year. I guess they started that, but there's gonna be even more now. So God only knows how that's gonna look. But yeah, I get. But looking forward to it either way. It's football. It's my favorite sport. Love watching it. Love Sundays sitting there and watching football all day. It'll be exciting. I'm gonna try to do another video where I actually pick those games. Might even throw the Monday night game in there as well, just because it's only one game. I don't think I'll do a whole nother video just on the month. But I don't know. We'll see how I feel, man. We will see how I feel, people, and how things go. Because at the end of the day, hey, man, the world may not be my oyster, but this whole YouTube page and all this content stuff is. So it's up to me to decide what I want to do with it. But I'm going to do another video where I try to pick those games. I mean, for the week, I'm already 0-2. So I picked the Cowboys and the Chiefs, and they both lost. So 0-2 for the 16 games. Let's see if I can write the rest of the games as I pick them later. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day today. Love you. Peace.